Peace, brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, kings and queens. This is part 2. The message. I don't need no books. I don't need no documentaries. This is freestyling off the top of my mind, from my heart, my spirit, and how I feel. Well, I can show you books. I can show you documentaries. I can give you this information. I can show you videos. But we got to learn to stop doing is speak freely from our minds and our hearts and our deities that flow naturally. I'm sure I'm in Ra, and I'm the messenger. Repeat this. Part 2. When the the Greeks, begin to learn and begin to have common sense and education-wise for African theology and the mythical science. And then when they started birthing men and women with technology, and be able to have some geniuses in the Greek world. Because they were savages. They had to learn to be scientific, mathematically, astronomy, dealing with the stars and how to move with the stars and understand his whole philosophy. And when they did, they didn't need the Africans no more, because this is what their campaign was all about. We don't need you. Let's go to Africa. Let's go see the wonders, because we heard about the wonders, the gold, the jewelry, all these, the sapphire, the diamonds, the rubies, these different stones, and all these different ornaments and all these different symbols. See, the Holy Trinity that you think you think the Holy Trinity is about Mary, the Holy Ghost, and Jesus. That is just to rip that apart, strip it. You strip that, underline it, get it to its origin, to its roots. As I am now explaining to you, quick, fast, in a hurry. Because now we're up to the Greeks. And you have to go to part 1 to be able to understand what I'm talking about. What, you hate me? You dislike me? You can't stand me? Excuse me? You don't want to know the simple fact because you okay and you fine with the lies that they told you? Stop. Let me finish the story first. Let me finish the story. It's a mythical story, but there's evidence. The evidence is in Africa through the Nile River. We need to make pilgrimage to the Nile River, make pilgrimage to Africa, to the Sphinx, and see these marvelous pyramids. We need to have a guide, and a lot of the master teachers, they don't want to be called master teachers. We call them master teachers because they know their field work. They will study the field work of the archaeology of Kemet. Not Egypt. Egypt means slaves. Kemet is the original name. Some people believe it was called Cush. But in the Bible it was called Cush, spelled C-U-S-H. That's in Genesis. Because in Genesis, real quick, let me refine that, because Ham supposed to be the father of Canaan. He's supposed to be the one that's supposed to be the father of Canaan, according to your mythical stories, which is in your Bible, King James, Old and New World Translation. It tells you that. It talks about Cush, the Hittites, the Nubians, different nations that follow through. Back to what I was talking about. The Greeks decided to make a campaign to go to Africa, which we call Egypt, at that area, and conquered the land. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, when they begin to learn how to study and be able to be able to study certain geographics of the African system. Very little, but the only reason why they had to do that is because they needed to capture certain people that could help break down certain things from the hieroglyphics, from the Maya. They had to do this. So what the Greeks did, when they took all this information, instead of destroying this information, it was valuable information. So they took this, and Alexander, so-called the Great, took this information and had rewritten. Basically, they stole information off of from many thousands and thousands of scrolls and thousands of tablets and rewrote them. The Greeks done this. This is why they changed the names for their likeness, so their generation, so they people could learn this information. You keep talking about Illuminati, that shit has been fucking reconstructed over. You don't even know the truth of the Illuminati, but I'll get into that. Wake up, wake up, wake up. So when the Greeks did it to the Africans, stole that information, then took all that valuable information that was secrets. It was secrets. And they stored it away for them, so they can teach their children. But when they taught their children, they didn't tell each other the truth. They began to change the names. This is how you get your second Holy Trinity, which was Isis, Osiris, Horus, not Haset, not Osiris, not Horu. That's the Africans, the original. So the Greeks reversed it and changed it to they want with what? I say it again. Isis, Osiris, Greek, and Horus, Greek. Now after a couple of 100 years passed by, the Greeks started teaching the Romans. The Romans didn't hesitate. We want what you got. So the Romans did a campaign on the Greeks. They went to war. And what you think the Romans did? They took all these precious archives, all these precious written history, all these symbols, and they brought it to Rome. And then they began to change the name. There was no more Isis. There was no more Osiris, which is Greek, and no more Horus. Let's erase all that. Let's make our Holy Trinity. And it became Mary. And if you look at the word Mary in Latin, it's the word love. It means love. Then you got Holy Ghost, because the Romans realized that Set, which was African, the name was changed to Greek, to Osiris, he was dead. And when he was dead, that's how the Holy Ghost came into their picture frame of mind. And then they needed another divine. They didn't want to use Horu or Horus. They needed another divine dimension. So they needed another divine dimension, another Christ, if you will. Because what I didn't tell you is when the Greeks was in Egypt and made a campaign and conquered a part of Egypt, Alexander said he wanted to be a god just like the pharaohs. Then Alexander had another general. This general, which we call him Serapis. Hold on. I'm going to drop it deep on you. Now, before I get into Serapis, his first name was Ptolemy the First, the white pharaoh. He was Greek. Understand this. Ptolemy told Alexander that if they don't make him a god, let's kill them. So the pharaohs, the area they was at, said, no, you can't be no god. So what happened was they went to their neighbor and said, look, we want to be gods. So what do you think they did? All they did was made a statue of Ptolemy. They made a statue, and for 200 years, 200 years, these Africans in Egypt was worshiping a false god. Now, the thing is, they call him Serapis. Serapis around 350 AD. No, BCE. BCE. To understand now, you'll begin to understand there wasn't such thing, no Jesus. All you had was a Set, a Sa, a Ru. African. Then the Greeks conquered part of Egypt, changed names, took all that information. They changed to Isis, Osiris, Horus. Then the Romans conquered the Greeks. So you have to understand how this timetable to understand it, because it's all the same thing. It's that each civilization changed the names to fit their civilization, except the original conception. The original Holy Trinity, pay attention when I'm about to drop it. Any church that sits there and don't acknowledge a woman as part of the Holy Trinity, you got to leave that. Because without a woman, you cannot come here. Understand this. Any woman who sits there and believe that it is Jesus, God, and the Holy Ghost, well, where do you come from? Because even the so-called Jesus came out of Mary's womb. Don't that contradict itself? This is a story. Now we up to Roman Catholics. If you do your research, you're going to find a man named Constantine. Now the problem is, you don't want to know this. You don't want to know these things. You feel comfortable because you're making your money, you're driving your car, you got your little apartment, you got your little house, or whatever that's comfortable for you. So you sit there and you go, oh, well, I don't need to know all this. All I got to do is go to church once a week and I'm fine, I'm good. God loves me. God forgives me. God, all that. Really? You honestly believe that the Creator is worrying about your small little life when all these things have happened throughout the human history? Are we serious? Get back to what I was talking about, so we get a better understanding about Mary, the Holy Ghost, and Jesus. Because the Holy Ghost is nothing but the conquest of Hassad. Hassad is the one who ascended to the heaven. the original story, the mythical story. Asar is the Holy Ghost. Jesus has not, that name Jesus has not been created yet. Jesus has not been created yet. Because for 200 years, even the people in Africa, not all of them, just in that region where Egypt at, they were calling a statue, Serapis, a god. And even then, that got challenged. It got challenged. It was challenged, ladies and gentlemen. Gods and goddesses, kings and queens. And understand this. In those days, they said, Bishop of Christ. Nobody's talking about Jesus. Nobody was talking about Jesus. 256 and 33:6 BCE. Who was talking about Jesus? The letter J didn't exist. So you want to hate me. You want to stare at me. You want to give me all these eyeball looks and give me attitudes about what? Because you ain't got nothing else to do but act ignorant because you don't want to know. You're sitting up there, you're watching TV all goddamn day. You playing fucking video games all damn day. You understand? Listen, you can learn from TV. You really wasn't watching TV. You can learn and see the hidden messages they put on the television show. Excuse me. Because when I get hyped up, I get juiced up. Now, there was a brother named from Libya. Aries was his name. 100 years later, Aries started to figure out that these Africans was worshiping a false god. Aries was a black man who said, yo, what you doing? You worshiping up a statue who's a white dude. That statue was a lie. And in those days, they didn't even call each other white. They say Greek. They call them where they came from. Brothers and sisters, understand this. You're mad at each other. You're angry at each other because you don't know nothing. Because you don't want to know. It's easy for you to be angry at another man. There's books out that strictly says, don't talk to the black man less than 5 minutes, because in that 5 minutes, he want to try to hurt you, he want to try to insult you, he wants to try to ridicule you. And I'm going to tell you something, brothers. Gods, goddesses, kings, and queens. I've seen this behavior firsthand. Back to the mythical story. After they've been worshiping Serapis for 200 years, the fake deity. Okay, the fake deity. Because that's all it is. Aries says, no, no, no. Put a stop to that. He began to do a pancake. I hate when I get tongue twisted. He began to do a pilgrimage, basically, to do a pilgrimage to start to let the people know that you're worshiping a false god. Well, guess what? The Roman Empire, Constantine, he heard about this. Now, what I'm about to tell you is what goes on today. Because it happened then. But see, the difference is, when you are constantly being colorblind and using color code text every 5 minutes, this is why you can't see nothing. This is why you can't hear nothing. Constantine, he uses the first pope. The first pope was a black man. Nobody cared about color in those days. 325 AD. There wasn't such thing. Black and white and all this other bullshit. It didn't exist. So he told the Pope that he has to stop Aries. And if you stop Aries, we help you. We're going to make you the richest man. You ain't never got to worry about wealth or money. What you think happened? He took it. So they started to change words. They started rewriting and came up with a creed to justify Aries is what he was saying. Literally, but they did counter him to say no, what he's saying is false. It was supposed to be 318 bishops that were black. But according to the mythical story, I think it was 2,000 bishops, and 318 bishops wasn't going for it. This is when they were still using the face of Serapis. You can look it up. You can look it up in the London Museum. The London Museum, you will see the statue of Serapis. Now I'm gonna quickly go into this real quick. That the Council of Nicaea was basically to hold this meeting to reconstruct and put together a book. The book that you'll be reading, the King James Version, the New World Translation, the NIV, and so on and so forth, was called the Bible. They needed another name because the name they was using at the time was Serapis. Serapis was long gone. So throughout this meeting in the Council of Nicaea, this is when Constantine ordered. They ordered there would be only one God. See, Aries already was telling them there was only one God. But here they say there's only one God. And this is the beginning, the transformation. Jesus is divine. Jesus is divine. But Jesus' name, the face was Serapis. The same model piece that's in London today. They had to use the same face. Jesus the Christ. Understand this. The Jesus that you see today, there's many paintings of different European men they used. Brothers and sisters, the Holy Trinity, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right now. You see this? This is your Holy Trinity. Haset, Hassar, Harun. They were African people. And as you can see, Isis, Osiris, Horus, Greek original Trinity. Then you can see Romans, original Trinity, Mary, Holy Ghost, and Jesus. But if you don't know how this came about, you just like them back in 325 BC, 305 BC, 200 years, 226 BC. You don't know you born. Your brother, your son and sons is born. Your daughters is born. They don't know. They only follow the tradition. This is what happens today. And it's not that the fact that they use black people because it looked like it. Nah. The man and woman in those days that were in power, in their position, it was to control religion. Because religion has power. And anyone that believes in the divine dimension will be controlled if you allow it. All they did was change the whole story, and it was easily done. They took away your African spirituality. They took away who was who. They took the laws of Mayat. The laws of Mayat. They flipped that into the 10 Commandments. Brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, kings and queens, if we don't stop this hatred for one another, if we don't stop this obnoxious behavior for one another, you ain't gonna never want to know. You ain't gonna want to know the truth. That's why it's slowly, the ball is rolling. And black folks, you're the first one you're gonna defend. You got some conscious brothers and sisters talking about the Bible. You got to read the Bible. Sure, you can read the Bible, but the Bible is not. You got to understand the Bible to a degree. It's like the dictionary. The dictionary's not written for no black folks, because a black person ain't write that shit. Just like Malcolm X said, you got to read the dictionary and go under the words and its meaning to understand what's going on. If I read you the meaning of black, right? If I read you the meaning of black, would you be able to understand it? The meaning of black, what they think of you. What they think of you. Let's get the meaning of black real quick. Now let's read the meaning of black. So you see I have that. First, the very darkest color owing to the absence of complete observation of light. Opposite of white, black smoke, hair long black hair, of the sky of night, completely dark, owing to the sun, moon, and stars not being visible. The sky was moonless and black, deeply stained with dirt. The walls were black with age and dirt. Of a plant or an animal, dark in color, distinguished from lighter variety, Japanese black pine. Off coffee or tea, served without milk. A mug of black coffee. A dog took his coffee black. Or a donating the suit, spade, and club in a pack of cards. Of a ski run, of the highest level of difficulty as indicated by black markers, positions along it, also black, belonging to or donating any human group having dark-colored skin, especially of African or Australian or Aboriginal ancestry, black, absence of Jamaican descent, related to black people, black culture, characteristics by tragic or distress event causing despair or presidium. 5,000 men were killed on the blackest day of the war. The future looks black. Of the person's state of mind, full of gloom or misery, very depressed. Jean had despaired, and Mary was in a black mood of humor, presenting a tragic or harrowing situation to